Long ago, in a quiet village, surrounded by green fields and small rivers, there lived 3 farmers, and although they lived in the same village, their lives were very different. Their thoughts were very different, and their hearts were very different too. This is the story of Jack, Harry, and Thomas. And it is also the story of a cow that changed everything. People in the village later called it the magic cow, but at first, no one knew how special this story would become. Jack and Harry were 2 very rich farmers. They owned large farms, many fields, and many cows. They lived in big houses made of stone, and they wore fine clothes, everyday clothes made of silk and soft fabric. But even though they had so much money and so many things, they were never happy. Every morning they woke up and wanted more. They wanted more money, more land, more cows, and more respect. They never worked in the fields themselves. Instead, they hired other farmers to do all the hard work. And they spent their days talking about how to become even richer. One day Jack said, "I want to hire more farmers so I can make more money." And Harry smiled and said, "That is a good idea. And I want to buy more silk clothes, maybe clothes from another country." Then Jack laughed and said, "Why stop there? We should earn enough money to build a palace made of jewels." And Harry clapped his hands and said, "Yes, a palace of jewels. Everyone will look at us and feel small." They laughed loudly, but inside their hearts they still felt empty. They did not know why they were unhappy. They only knew they wanted more and more every day. Not far from their big houses, just a few houses away, there lived another farmer named Thomas. Thomas was poor. He did not have big land or many cows. He had only 1 cow and a small piece of land. His house was small and simple, but it was clean and warm every morning. Thomas woke up early. He went to his field and he worked with his own hands. He plowed the land, planted seeds, and took care of his cow. With love and patience, he talked to his cow as if she were his friend, and at the end of the day he felt tired but happy. Thomas did not have much money, but he was thankful for what he had, and because of that, he smiled often and slept peacefully at night. One day, a man from a nearby village came to Thomas and said, "Hello, Thomas. A man in the next village is selling his cow. Would you like to buy it?" Thomas smiled kindly and said, "I wish I could, but I do not have enough money to buy another cow." The man said, "I can lend you the money if you want." Thomas shook his head gently and said, "That is very kind of you, but even if I buy another cow, I do not have enough food or land to take care of 2 cows, and I do not want to keep taking money from you." Then he added, "If I take more than I can handle, the cow will become weak, and that would not be right." The man nodded and left, and Thomas returned to his work, calm and satisfied. Jack and Harry saw Thomas every day. They saw him working in his small field, smiling and talking to his cow, and they could not understand it. Jack said one day, "How can Thomas always be so happy? He does not have a big house or a big farm." Harry nodded and said, "I think about that too. He has almost nothing, yet he smiles more than us." Then Harry looked at Thomas's cow and said slowly, "I think it is his cow. His cow is better than all of ours." Jack's eyes became narrow and he said, "You may be right. His cow plows his entire field. Maybe that cow is special." Then Jack smiled in a strange way and said, "I have an idea. Let us buy his cow." The next day, Jack and Harry went to Thomas and asked him, "Thomas, would you like to sell us your cow?" Thomas looked surprised and said, "But this is the only cow I have." Jack said quickly, "We will give you 10 silver coins. It is the best price you will get." Harry added, "There are many cows for sale. You can buy 2 with that money." Thomas looked at them calmly and said, "How is that a good deal? I have 1 healthy cow that I can feed well and take care of. You want me to sell her and buy 2 cows that I cannot care for? Then he said firmly, I am not selling my cow. Please leave. Jack and Harry were shocked and angry. No one had ever said no to them before. But they left quietly. As soon as they were far away, Jack said angrily, Who does he think he is? How dare he say no to us? Harry said, We are among the richest people in this village. He needs to learn to respect us. Jack clenched his fists and said, He is too proud of his cow. We will teach him a lesson. And that night, driven by jealousy and anger, Jack and Harry sneaked out of their houses and walked toward Thomas's farm. They did not think about friendship or kindness. They only thought about hurting Thomas. They set fire to his fields and crops, and then they left in the darkness. The next morning, Thomas woke up and smelled smoke. He ran to his field and saw that everything was destroyed. His crops were burned, the land was black, and nothing was left. Thomas fell to his knees and said softly, Oh no, my crops! How will I survive now? Days passed and Thomas used all the food he had saved. Soon there was nothing left for him or his cow. One night, Thomas looked at his cow and said, I can survive with little food, but you cannot. You need to be strong. With a heavy heart, he decided to sell his cow so that someone else could take good care of her. Thomas had a small glass jar where he saved his money. There was not much inside, but he took all of it and put it into a small pouch. As he did not know how long he would be away, he decided to take all his money with him. On the road through the forest, Thomas thought, My money is not safe in my pocket. A thief could steal it. Then he had an idea. He tied the pouch to the cow's bell and said, If a thief comes, he will not think of stealing from a cow. And they continued walking. After a long time, they reached another village. Thomas felt tired and decided to rest. He left the cow under a shed and went to look for water. Near the shed, there was a shop selling grains and pulses. The shop owner came out and saw the cow standing quietly. As the cow moved her head, a silver coin fell to the ground. The shop owner was surprised and said, What was that? He stepped closer, and another silver coin fell. His eyes grew wide and he whispered, This is a magic cow. He did not see the pouch tied to the bell. He only saw coins falling. Just then Thomas returned, and the shop owner said quickly, Hello, sir, is this your cow? Thomas said yes. The man said, Would you like to sell her to me? I need her urgently. Thomas said yes, I was going to sell her. The shop owner thought he does not know his cow is magic, and said, I will give you 500 silver coins. Thomas was shocked, but he accepted the deal. He took the coins and left happily, forgetting the small pouch on the cow's bell. Later the shop owner found the pouch and realized the truth, but it was too late. Thomas returned home with joy. Jack and Harry were waiting for him. They expected to see him sad, but instead he was smiling. Thomas said, I sold my cow, and now I have 500 silver coins. With that money, Thomas bought more land, more cows, and continued to work hard. Slowly, he became the richest farmer in the village. And this is why people say happiness comes not from greed, but from gratitude and hard work.